Hello, Lightworkers. Welcome to our Lightworker Radio. We are here with Jessica Allison with Starbridge Holistic Center. And Jessica is doing our upcoming Learn and Experience on December 18th from 6 to 8. And I just wanted to get on here really quick and share about our upcoming events and have you learn a little bit more about Jessica. Yeah, we met about a year ago.
I think so. It's been a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I got to meet Jessica. She does something called CE5 and the meditations, and that was it was an amazing experience, I will say.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. So you guys can, when you meet Jessica, you can ask more about that or check out her website. But yeah, I wanted to get on here and share a little bit more, have you share more about what you do and what services you offer, and then also just kind of give us a little sneak peek at the class coming up.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Nikki. So a little bit about what I do. I offer, my services include Reiki and crystal therapy, sound healing. I offer astrology readings. I kind of dabble with a lot of different modalities and skill sets that I've been doing for a long time. And they've expanded now over the last couple of years to include more ritual work and CE5 work, as we were talking about. And I'm bringing on Ancestral Medicine, which I'm really excited about because I really feel like it's a missing link with a lot of healing modalities. It really bridges a gap.
So when you were telling me about it, it was like, yes, that's a great learned experience topic. But we're doing some layers that night as well. So you're going to do a sound bath, a short sound bath, and then I think we're doing a little bit with the tuning.
Yeah, so what I'm planning on doing with the class is I'll talk a little bit about ancestral medicine, what it is and the benefits of it, and then we'll go into a little bit of a guided meditation. And during that guided meditation, I'm going to support you to just look at the ancestral complexity that's connected to you, because we all have a lot of that going on, and just like the living have a lot of complexity, so do the dead. And when we're ancestrally connected, it's as close as our blood and bones. So how can we organize that space a little better to work in our highest good? So we kind of get some of the riffraff out of the personal space and draw in the well ones to support you. And we just do that in a really gentle way with the guided meditation. It's just a little bit of an introduction to it. And then we'll go into a sound bath. So I'll be bringing in my gong and some bowls, and it'll be fun and relaxing.
And you create such a bringing that high vibrational and that sacred space. So you do such an amazing job of creating that safe space, that safe container for whoever you're working with, which is a very important hygiene. Would that be the right word?
Yeah.
And so that really matters whenever you're doing this type of work, is that whoever's the facilitator does the do's, of the hygiene with this type of work. So, and I've experienced that with you, and I know my personal experience was I've never felt more safe and watched over than I ever have. It was the most peaceful experience that I've ever had. Thank you for making sure that you create that and do that for your clients. As the tuning and the sound bowls, and using the gong, because there's a lot of different sound baths out there. So what would be kind of your take on what you do that's a little bit different?
So there's a few ways that I work with sound. If I'm working individually with someone, a lot of times it starts with tuning forks. A lot of people have seen a tuning fork, or maybe they've had some experience with them, but the way that I work with them is really specific in working with the biofield around the body. When it comes to ancestral medicine, there is also a way of using tuning forks to tie into the ancestral rivers and look for things like implants and viruses and things like that that can happen in the energetic rivers, so to speak, around our body. That's a little bit more intense than what we're going to be doing in this class. So with the sound healing for the class, I plan on really just getting you into a space where you're understanding a little bit about what ancestral medicine is. You give a guided meditation where you're not going to so much connect with the ancestors, but get a feeling of that energy that is around you and connected to you, and then get you into a state of relaxation to really embody the boundaries that I'm going to help you to set up and establish It gets you connected into the intention of why it's important working with the ancestors and why you would be wanting to engage with them. So some of the instruments that I plan on bringing, like I said, it's a gong. We'll be bringing in some crystal bowls, some chimes, rain stick, things like that, and it's just going to activate that parasympathetic nervous system that we need to really relax and get into a calmer mind state where we can hold on to the boundaries that we're going to create.
Which that leads into bring your blankets and a pillow.
Yes.
It's going to be a relaxing experience.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been the theme this month with our learning experience, is creating a pause, creating this self-discovery, and also just kind of rejuvenating our system in this process of learning, but also going through experience that we can have this peace and relaxation at the same time. So yeah, when you do come, bring your blankets. We'll have extra there for you. But it's going to be a great experience. Make sure that you share this with others, because this is going to be exceptional. I'm just excited for what you're going to share.
I'm excited to be doing it. Yeah, I am.
And the question I always ask everybody, what brings you joy? What brings you joy in the work that you do?
Yeah, the joy that I get from this, every time I come in and I'm working with a client, every experience is so different. It's so unique with each person. And even if I'm encountering a client multiple times, the experience is always unique. And it's unique in the way that the healing takes place. It's unique in the way that the divine works with the client, with me, how that's facilitated. And I always tell people, I don't call myself a healer so much. I'm really just a facilitator and a hollow bone for the healing that you need, and there to hold that space and support you through that and help you to tune into that inner guidance that you have, that you're connected to. And when I see that happening, it really brings me such a deep sense of joy and purpose and passion for what I'm doing, and I feel like I can just never get enough of it. Yeah, it's so special.
It's coming from that heart centered of why you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I knew when I met you. I was like, she's got to be part of Gathering the Lightworkers.
Yeah, you were telling me for like what, a year, like, come and join us, and I finally did it.
Yeah. You just fit into our tribe so nicely, and there's just so many incredible people in our group. And I know there's some people that will be watching, some of you that are watching, that have been part of the Facebook group or on the website, and you haven't had a chance to physically be there and meet the members. It's just really an extraordinary group of human beings, and it's like we're bringing all the keys, and we all have this key to unlock each other and activate each other, and there's just so many incredible connections that happen, and aha moments and self-discovery, and it's been such a profound experience and fun to kind of be part of that journey with others. But thank you for sharing. I'm looking forward to it. So be sure it's in 1 week. So it's on Monday, December 18th, 6 to 8. And we'll have a little time in the beginning and the end for a little bit of social and connections with other people. And you will, if you don't have your blankets, we'll bring extra, and it will be an incredible and extraordinary night. So make sure that you get registered. Go to the website, gatheringthelightworkers.com, or you can access that through the Facebook page as well. All right, we look forward to seeing you there. Much love.